Nigerian Anti-Illicit Drugs Police, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA has on Friday night invaded a party filled young boys and girls said to be organized for illicit drugs purpose and arrested over 60 of the young Nigerian youths. NDLEA spokesperson, Femi Babafemi disclosed this in a news release on Sunday. According to the NDLEA spokesperson, 20 of the arrested suspects who tested negative to drug abuse were released unconditionally, while 33 of the suspects who tested positive to drug abuse were granted bail with a condition to report to the FCT command headquarters of the NDLEA in Abuja on Monday to begin treatment and counseling. 6 others who were found in possession of different illicit drugs were detained and await prosecution. The news release reads in quote thus, in Abuja, NDLEA operatives on Friday night disrupted a drug party dubbed Go Hard or Go Home. Pick your poison, where 60 suspects comprising 25 males and 35 females were arrested at an apartment in Sun City Estate in the Federal Capital Territory. The raid followed credible intelligence about the drug party organized by one Stanley Ikechukwu who was arrested at the venue. At least 6 of the suspects, Victoria Aduga, Hamza Yari, Joan Esenjoy, Sokima Valentine, Yango Imole, and Charles Indowibisi, were arrested with different quantities of ecstasy and cannabis. The chairman, chief executive of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Bubamawa, retired, has directed that 20 of the suspects who tested negative to drug be released unconditionally, while 33 others who tested positive to illicit drugs were to be released on bail and will report at the FCT command of the agency on Monday to begin treatment and counseling. In another operations, Femi Babafemi said, operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have intercepted 6,125 cartons of codeine syrup containing 1,050,000 bottles of the opioid worth over 7,350 million naira in street value at the Port Harcourt Ports Complex, Oni, Rivers State. The seizure meant from 6 containers on Saturday the 29th of June 2024 was the third of such in the past 4 weeks following credible intelligence and diligent tracking of the consignments from the port of departure by a special operations unit of NDLEA, which worked in partnership with the Port Harcourt Ports Command of the agency and other security agencies including the Customs Service for a 100% joint examination of the targeted containers. At the end of the joint examination of the 6 containers, a total of 6,125 cartons containing 1,050,000 bottles of codeine syrup weighing 157,500 kilograms were recovered on Saturday. Meanwhile, NDLEA officers at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, MMIA Ikeja, Lagos have arrested 2 passengers traveling to Doha on a Qatar Airways flight at the screening point of Terminal 2 after they tested positive to ingestion of illicit substances on Friday the 21st of June. The suspects, Akaman Daniel, Elias Oladapo Olanrewaju, and Igor Wahid Omobolaji were thereafter taken into observatory custody. While Daniel excreted a total of 90 wraps of cocaine weighing 1.022 kilograms in 6 excretions, Igor discharged 60 wraps of the same class A substance with a total weight of 662 grams in 5 ingestions. Further investigation revealed that Akaman Daniel actually stole the identity of his late uncle who was once based in Germany, a decision he claimed he took to get Schengen visa to enable him free access to Europe, while his real name is Oladapo Olanrewaju. No less than 40.32 kilograms of loud, an imported strong strain of cannabis was on Friday the 28th of June recovered in a black Toyota Tacoma truck along Lekki Ikoyi Road when the driver jumped off the vehicle after noticing that NDLEA operatives were on his trail. No fewer than 4 suspects, Endurance Okon, 24, Joseph Michael, 23, Oboko Bright, 43, and Gode Abanom, 23, were arrested in the deep forest of Ugun, Igwebin local government area, Edo State on Saturday the 29th of June when NDLEA operatives raided and destroyed 18,632.22 kilograms of cannabis on 7.452888 hectares of farmland. In the same vein, commands and formations of the agency across the country continued their war against drug abuse, WADA, sensitization activities to schools, worship centers, workplaces and communities among others in the past week. These include WADA Enlightenment Lecture for students and staff of First Technical University, Ibadan, Oyo State, students of Government Day Secondary School, Yola, Adamawa, students and teachers of Ezeke High School, Nibo, Anambra, members of Mountain Zion Anglican Church, Igoba, Akure, Ondo State and WADA advocacy visits to the Palace of Oba of Yoruba in Kano, Dr. Murtala Amini Otites. While commending the officers and men of the MMIA, Port Harcourt Ports, Lagos and Edo commands for the arrests, seizures and their dexterity, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Bubamawa, retired, warned drug cartels that no matter the ingenuity of their modes of trafficking, the dedicated workforce of the agency in collaboration with other stakeholders and partners will always be steps ahead to expose them and thwart their tricks. He enjoined the officers and their colleagues across the country to continue with the ongoing balanced approach to the drug control efforts of the agency.
OsazuwaAkonedo, bringing you the news in a more digital way.